We spent just a little over 24 hours in Cusco, Peru, the capital of the Incan Empire, and we absolutely fell in love. And even with this short amount of time, we were able to have some amazing Peruvian eats. So we are just starting our first day in Cusco here, and already we're feeling the altitude difference. We're walking up a very slow incline and both of us are pretty out of breath already.
Yeah, the altitude is no joke. It's amazing how you notice just on the little hills.
So definitely take it easy whenever you're here. We are at the Green Point restaurant in Cusco. I saw a couple different blogs highly recommending this place, so we had to check it out. They're mostly plant-based here, which we're actually kind of excited about because we've been eating a whole lot of meat here in South America. So what I have here is a traditional Peruvian dish called the lomo saltado with a vegan twist on it. It looks like they've used mushrooms here instead of beef, how it's normally served. And that's all sauteed with a bunch of veggies. We have some fries on the side, and it also comes with some white rice. And I am starving right now. We're feeling the effects of altitude sickness, so we're ready to get some food in our bellies.
I ordered the sweet potato ravioli and it looks divine. I feel like normally when you order ravioli in a restaurant, you get maybe 1, 2, 3 pieces. And this, they really hooked us up. Looks absolutely amazing. Beautiful garnish on top. Holy cow. That might be the best ravioli I've ever tasted. It's sweet, the pasta tastes homemade. That's incredible, guys.
It's really good. So here you can see they've used mushrooms here instead of beef, and it's actually really flavorful. They've really seasoned it well. We heard that this is one of the best restaurants in Cusco, whether or not you're vegetarian. I'd highly recommend checking it out if you're in Cusco.
We are leaving the Green Point restaurant and it was a phenomenal meal.
Yeah, and both of our dishes plus a cappuccino only cost $21 US, which is a pretty darn good deal.
The roads here are so narrow on the sidewalks. When the cars come by you, you have to really hug the wall. And I'm really excited about this next thing you need to try while in Cusco, and that's an Inca Kola.
An Inca Kola is a special Peruvian soda, which we were excited to try because we actually saw a lot of locals drinking this. We actually enjoyed this drink a lot more than we thought we would. So much so that Michael was still drinking it whenever we were leaving Peru in the Lima airport.
I actually really like it. So we picked up this Inca Kola at the shops, and we've seen actually a lot of locals drinking it, but I've never seen it anywhere outside of Peru. And with the name Inca, I feel like there's no better spot to drink it than these Sacsayhuaman ruins. So no idea what it'll taste like. Mystery flavor.
Watch out for the carbonation. You're throwing that around a lot.
Go. Oh no. First sip of Inca Kola at the Inca ruins right here. It's bubblegum.
Is it actually?
It's 100% bubblegum. That's so funny. You would think it'd be pink if it was bubblegum.
Wow.
It's funny because it's almost slightly refreshing, and I would never have thought bubblegum could be refreshing. It might just be because we just walked miles and miles straight uphill that anything would taste refreshing, but Inca Kola, pretty good.
Really sweet.
If you ever find yourself in Cusco, definitely check it out. Cheers.
2 very important things to pack when you're exploring Inca ruins. Water and Inca Kola.
To end our day, we were looking for a restaurant with more amazing Peruvian food and fantastic views, and Cusco was the winning ticket for us. It had amazing reviews online, and its window overlooking Plaza de Armas was magical. This was a great restaurant to check out. So these are canchitas. They're made with some local corn. They're really flaky and light. They pop in your mouth almost like it's like a popcorn, if you will. Which I guess makes sense if it's made of corn. Yeah, a little Cusco's delicacy. Really good.
It's actually really good. It's really dry, and the outside is like really flaky, and it hits you with a little bit of salt at the end. It's pretty good. So this is traditional Peruvian chofa with a bit of a twist on it. I believe usually chofa is kind of like a fried rice dish, and here they use quinoa for it. And it came to Peru because there's actually a lot of Chinese influence in Peru. So we're excited to try this local dish. So in this chofa dish, it looks like we have quinoa, sauteed vegetables. I'm seeing some like broccoli and tomatoes in there. There's also chicken, shrimp, avocado, plantain chips, and some flowers to make it look a lot pretty. And it's really good so far. It's pretty salty, which I like. And it's kind of fun seeing what kind of bite you're gonna get. Really good.
I went through the safe route, just got a burger. They offered you alpaca burgers or beef. I went with just beef because I wasn't feeling very adventurous. However, what's really cool is it comes with these purple potatoes, and that's actually from Peru. So part of the ancient Incas and the people before them actually had amazing agricultural skills, and they developed over 1,000 different varieties of potatoes. So it's kind of like a local delicacy to see the different potatoes you can get in these regions. But it comes with a skewer, and it looks majestic. I actually can't imagine a better work of art when it comes to a hamburger. So we're hungry and we're ready to dive in.
Dinner with a view, what more could you ask for?
Cusco, you continually outdo yourself. How nice. So we're at this restaurant and they actually gave us complimentary muda tea. It's a local tea they have in Peru and it's supposed to really help with your stomach. So for travelers and stuff, they recommend it because it really helps you with digestion and it makes sure you don't have any culture shock when you're on the road. So it almost tastes minty. It's got definitely like a chamomile mint flavor to it. It's really good. And on a night like tonight where it's starting to get just a little cold, it's about, I'd say, 60 degrees Fahrenheit in Cusco right now, probably going down with the sun going down. Really nice with the breeze coming in.
So that ends our food tour for a day in Cusco. We've linked all of the restaurants we went to in the description box below. We also just released a video covering the top 10 things to do in Cusco, Peru. And next on our journey, we're headed to Aguas Calientes and Machu Picchu. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss those.
And if you could, please hit that like button and leave us a comment down below. Seriously, guys, we love hearing from you. It means the world to us. And we'd love to hear if you have a trip to Cusco in your future or if you have any questions that we can help answer. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.